All right, so welcome again to Military Guna people. Thank you for joining me. And today we're having a small discussion speaking about Andre Blake, Corey Burke, Kevon Lambert, Lamar Walker, and also Devon Speedy Williams, and a little bit on Joshua Hanglin. Now, these are the USA players, and they put in performances over the weekend. And as you know, I do cover all the players. So I advise you guys to smash that like button and turn your notifications on because I realize that most of you guys are not getting the notifications. So turn your notifications on and also remember to subscribe. If you're new here and you want continuously content like this, because I'll be covering all the players and you guys know I cover all the players. So the moment you start the video, to smash that like button. I would really, really appreciate it. Now, the first player that we're going to speak on about is actually Kevon Lambert. No, the Phoenix Rising trash, and I mean thrash. And we have to give respect to that. Las Vegas Lights, 5-1. Total demolition. I would say total demolition. Smash them. 5-1. As you guys can see, Kevon Lambert was a part of the team, so we have to analyze his performance. So as a game I watched, it was a relatively easy game for the Phoenix Rising. Total domination. You would all say. Maybe we can run through a few of the stats. Let's see. 54% possession, a total of 41 shot people, 20 shot on target, and 13 off target. I mean, absolute domination. It was very much a big. It just seems unfair and just funny to see one team having that much amount of shots. Very, very funny. Only one yellow card was actually issued throughout the game. But I mean, totally smashed, totally smashed. It was just so, it was actually becoming unbearable to see. But let's analyze Kevon Lambert's performance because that's the reason why we're here. And it's important that we analyze his performance. As you can see, played a total of 62 minutes, 0 goals, no assists. He had 51 touches throughout the game. Accurate passes, 32 out of 41 at a 78% completion. 1 key passes, and he attempted 9 long ball, completing 11 long balls. I'm sorry about that, completing 9 of those. And then now he encountered in 12 ground duels, winning 7 of those. Winning 7 of those. Encountered in 7 ground duels. 12 total duels. Why am I doing this? 12 total duels and encountered in 7 ground duels, winning 3 of those, and 5 aerial duels, winning 4. As you know, he's a physical specimen, over 6 foot, so it's expected for him to win. He lost possession 12 times, and I think that's something that he needs to work on a bit. But, it was literally a free-flowing game where they were actually in total dominance. And Las Vegas didn't even attempt to lay a finger on them. Yes, they scored a goal, but it wasn't much to say. 1 goal is just like a consolation goal. Possession, foul, he committed 2 fouls, made 1 clearances, 2 interception, 3 tackles, and 1 error leading to a shot. So, as you know, people, Phoenix Rising smashed the Las Vegas team. Absolute battering, I would say. Definitely battering. So let's move away from the Kevon Lambert himself and move into the Miami FC, where we saw the likes of Joshua Anglin, Lamar Walker, and also Devon Speedy Williams. Now, they lost this game. Pretty much a tough game for them. A really, really tough game for them. And as you guys can see, they regularly deployed in a 4-2-3-1, but this time around, they deployed it in a 4-3-3 formation. Now, Speedy Williams played the full 90. Lamar Williams was substituted, and then now coming on the pitch was Joshua Anglin. Let's analyze Lamar Walker's performance first. Let's see what he contributed in the attacking line to see if he could have done better. Well, I do think he could have done better. Few chances, maybe about 2 chances, 1 half chance and 1 clear-cut chance that he should have put away. Minutes played, 58 minutes played. Shots off target 1 and shots blocked, so that's a total of 2 shots, 1 off target, 1 block. Big chance missed, that's a big chance miss. He also missed an half chance. He had 29 touches in total. He completed 8 out of 13 passes at a 62% passing accuracy. He attempted 3 crosses, only 1 completed. Now we encountered in a total of 11 ground duels, winning just 2 of them. I think he could have done better. And as you guys can see from this heat map, it's not so dense, but I think that is something that he has to work on. So they got beaten, they got done by Champa Bay 2-1. He lost possession 14 times, relatively in the okay zone for a striker. He was fouled once and he made 1 interception. So it was pretty much not a good day for Lamar Walker. That could be reason why you saw him coming off a bit early. Now coming on to the pitch in the 64th minute was Jashan Ang of his stats and what on an analytical basis he did. As you can see from his heat map, I think he was pretty much all over the place because they at this point in time they were really trying to dig in and try to get a result. He played a total of 26 minutes. He had 15 touches, completed 8 out of 9 passes, finished the game at an 89% pass accuracy. He also attempted 2 long balls in which he completed both of them. Encountered in 5 ground duels, winning 2, and 1 aerial duels, in which he did not win. He lost possession only 3 times and committed 2 fouls. He was also fouled once and made 1 block shot whilst making 1 tackle. And hopefully we're going to see Joshua Angling. He's getting more minutes now. I'm anticipating that by the time goes by, he should be a regular first team fixture, our first team member. Now let's move on to the man that is consistently putting in performances for the Miami FC. One of their most consistent performer throughout the season so far, which is Devon Speedy Williams. Now he completed all 90 minutes. He had 73 touches. He attempted 55 passes, completing 43 of those, finishing the game with a 78% percentile passing accuracy. He made 2 key passes, attempted 1 cross in which he did not complete. He also attempted 6 long balls, completing 3 of those. He had 1 shot on target, 2 off target, finished the game with 3 shots in total. He encountered in 3 ground duels, winning 2. 3 aerial duels, winning 2 as well, which is also good because he did do a lot of work. He lost position 19 times, and I think that is something that he has to work on because he's playing in a midfield 3 where they need to retain position, and this is they could have actually lost the game because no one was retaining the ball, no one was retaining possession of the ball. So that's an area that I think he definitely would want to work on. He committed 1, he was fouled once, made 2 clearances, 1 block shot, and also completed 1 tackle. So that's it for Speedy Williams. The Miami FC team lost to Champa Bay Rowdies 2-1, and not a good day in the office for none of the Reggae Boys, Speedy Williams, Jashan Anglin, and also Lamar Walker. Now we're gonna move over into the MLS. People, where we know the man himself is playing in the top don for the MLS, which is Blakey, Andre Blake. He is the top don for the MLS, people, and everyone knows that he's the top don. The most highly rated keeper in the MLS, a player that is well featured and well respected. So let's go over to that game where they had a good result. Not the best performance again, because I can see minor issues. They're still suffering from minor issues, but they're crawling up the table now, sitting in 6th position, scored 6 goals, conceding 5, sitting on 11 points. Typically between 6th position and second is just a 3 points gap. But one of the things I think they need to work on is their defensive structure and also a striker. That is something that they need to work on. So they defeated DC United 1-0, and we're going to analyze Corey Burke and also Andre Blake's performance. Now, as you know, guys, leading the line is Corey Burke. So far score rating for this one, 6.6. Really hungry to get his goal, but he did not get that goal. He played a total of 67 minutes. He didn't have any shot off, and he didn't get any shot off. And I think that's an area of the game that he really needs to work on. He needs to get himself in goal scoring opportunities. Also, he needs to come and pick up the ball a bit shorter in the midfield area, because most of the play is being done in the central area of the park for Philadelphia Union because they don't have the best midfield. That is one of the reasons why they're always under pressure. They don't retain possession of the ball. Now he had 17 touches, completed 7 out of 12 passes, finishing the game at 58, with a 58 percentile passing completion. Also, attempted 1 cross and did not finish it. 9 aerial duels and only win 3 of them. He lost possession 9 times in the fairly good zone, committed 1 foul. And that's relatively Corey Burke's game in total, in accordance to the statistical aspect of his game. Now, we have to go on to the man of the match, Andre Blake. As you guys can see, despite the goal scorer scored a goal, Andre Blake was the man who received the man of the match award. Now, his so far score rating is 8.5, minutes played 90 minutes played, made 7 saves, also made 1 run out, which was successful, 1 eye claims, and 3 saves. 3 out of those 7 were from the inside of the 18-yard box. He had 49 touches, completed 20 out of 35 passes at 57 pass percentile. But you have to remember that as a keeper, when you kick the ball long, that will be accounted as a pass. That would also accounted as a pass. That would also accounted as a pass. Now, he also does 28 long ball finishing, completing 13 of those. Okay, no, my bad, people, my bad. It's actually they separate the long ball from the accurate passes. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that. I don't think they does. I don't think 28 long balls out of the 35, and out of that they had 13 completed. Okay, they don't. So my bad. He also made 1 clearance, but he did put in a solid game, commanding his defense, speaking to his defenders, alerting them of the danger that is around them as well. So these are the aspects of his game that I think he's doing well. Commanding his defense line, protecting his defense line. Another solid performance for Andre Blake, people, and we have to give it to him. The best keeper in the MLS, one of the best player, most highly rated player in the MLS. So we have to give that some form of credibility and some ratings in that aspect, because he's definitely one of the best players in the MLS, and he is the best keeper in the MLS. But so, people, thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to smash that like button. And we're not here for a bias statement. We're here to analyze player just as how they play, and we want to change the narrative. We want to move on and build a solid foundation. We want to change the narrative of what is happening now. Players are depending on platforms, so give them the hype, and we don't want to do that, people. We want to give players the due credit that they deservedly should receive. Not only hype players when they do well, but also hype them. Also highlight it when they have a poor performance. That is the platform that we're building here, people. You have to respect it as that. I know a lot of people don't agree, because people all want to see the good part of the football in the world. But people, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Military Guna TV. This has been a really, really good one. Smash that like button, and guess what? I am out.